China for the Peer Channel 11 a.m. news report for this Wednesday, November 19th, 2014. Good morning and afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here now. Your 11 a.m. news headlines here. Our top story at 11 o'clock in the morning time here is upstate New York in Buffalo, New York, where the first snowstorm of the season left several dead and looked to set an all-time U.S. record for snowfall in a 24-hour period as 7 people died in the western New York snowfall. In Washington, millions of undocumented immigrants who have set to be granted from a legal status by President Obama as early as this week will not receive one key benefit: government subsidies for health care available under the Affordable Care Act. Senate Democrats blocked the move Tuesday to compel construction of the Keystone XL pipeline, dealing a sharp loss to one of their own, Senator Mary Landrieu, Louisiana Democrat. A wounded man sits on the street after an attack by Palestinian motorists in Jerusalem earlier this month, as the hits keep coming from Israel, one of the streets as well as the airway, where yet another twisted truth from the Palestinians praise the so-called. In Ferguson, Missouri, a St. Louis suburb that faced weeks of sometimes violent protests found against his fatal shooting an unarmed black teenager by a white policeman remained on edge on Wednesday as it waited to learn that the officer would face charges. A women's basketball team stranded on a bus for more than a day during a massive snowstorm in upstate New York turned to social media to keep morale up and keep fans posted. In Paris, parents believe that a second French militant appears to be beheaded in video released by Islamic State at the weekend, government spokesman Stephen Lafosse said on Wednesday. Bodies believed to be Miss Saunders and sister found in Honduras. In New York, a man accused of shoving a stranger in front of a New York subway train was awaited a court appearance on a murder charge Wednesday, the Bronx District Attorney Office said. The state of Missouri executes Leon Taylor for a 1994 killing of Robert Newton, a gas station attendant in Independence, Missouri. Doll hit 7-year high versus yen ahead of Fed minutes. The Federal Aviation Administration won a key rule this week for allowing it to regulate drone flights. The decision by the National Transportation Safety Board was set back for those who have argued drones should be allowed to fly without all the regulations. Charlotte, North Carolina, millennials are confident in their ability to manage their finances, but their actions tell a different story, according to Bank of America. U.S. Today, Better Money have its millennial report released. Builders broke ground on single-family homes at fast pace this year in September, but home building overall continued the spiral performance as March 2014. Take a look at stock market reports here. Dow Jones closed 17,632.28, down 55.54. S&P 500, down 10.66. Nasdaq 4659.32, down 43.13. Here. Early this week, there were discussions about Facebook at work, including ZGNet posts on their pros and cons and ideas. Facebook just announced a dedicated groups apps for iOS and Android that make it easier to communicate with project teams. Every public tweet ever sent is not searchable on Twitter, but chances are that there are a few on your own account that you ever stay buried forever. Launched on Wednesday, the campaign quickly topped its $380,000 goal and had more than $566,000 at press time. The new service, which is free for Samsung smartphone owners, follows the introduction of Milk Mail early this year. Android's 5.0 new Trusted Places features kills passcode prompts in your home. Former supermodel Janice Dixon has accused Bill Cosby of sexual assault on her. The 59-year-old America's Next Top Model judge told Entertainment Tonight that the 37-year-old TV legend raped her more than 2 decades ago. Now that Chris Hemsworth named People's Sexiest Man Alive, the rest star plans to use that title to his advantage. Cinderella's headed the big screen again, 65 years after Walt Disney Pictures released its animated classic. The beloved fairy tales get a live-action treatment courtesy of director Sir Kenneth Branagh and Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. SNL comedian Cecily Strong has been tapped to headline the White House. Correspondents dinner, the group and announcer political humor is slang and energy. It comes with a Chicago accent. The group's president, Christy Parsons, said of Oak Park. Cleveland, Ohio. If second acted plays and second films or trilogies are often plotted placeholders, what does it make? Third of the four. It's like something out of 2001: A Space Odyssey. An artifact buried in the lunar surface conceals a big secret. Only this time, the secret is you. A planet established a lunar aircraft containing human DNA and a digital record of life of everything being unveiled. Each year, the world's cars, trucks, and power plants and factories emit billions of tons of extra carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. A transmission electron micrograph shows Ebola virus particles in this updated handout image released by the U.S. Army Medical Research Institute of Infectious Diseases in Frederick, Maryland. And Robert J. Beal, Chief Executive of the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, which helped finance the development of the treatment. Take a look at New England alerts here at 11:05 here. In Holyoke, police said the victim survived. The suspect filed a photo array as he was arrested 2 days later as 20-year-old Pleasant Street man arrested after he robbed 2 women at gunpoint. In Lowell, Massachusetts, a motor vehicle accident at Andover Street at Fort Hill Avenue is motor vehicle crash with injuries, no entrapment. Take a look at sports news here. Alabama, which ended Mississippi State its first loss of Saturday, moved from number 5 to number 1 in the college football top 25 release Tuesday night. Indianapolis League 1 and contend for a national championship this season. You better have a big man or 7 or so if you're playing Kentucky. In Milwaukee, Carmelo Anthony, the New York Knickerbockers, said he has revealed playing with a sore left knee since the second game into the season has undergone some tests on it. And tonight, the Boston Celtics will be in Philly taking on the Philadelphia 76ers here. Take a look at traffic situation here at 11:05 here. Southeast Expressway on the southbound side. Slow around the Dorchester stretch around the gas tanks. Northbound side, full stop and go from 3A and Quincy all the way down for JFK exiting toward Chester here. 2-minute tunnel also on the southbound side. Student exited here on. And take a look at downtown Boston and exited on Store Drive near the Science Park exit here. So preparing some delays here. And Callan's 1A southbound so from East Boston all the way down for Sumner Tunnel here, so expect some delays here in that area here. And 146 on the northbound side, slow from 99 in Lincoln all the way down from North Smithfield here. And 195 on the westbound side, slow in Fall River here from Robeson Street all the way down for the Bracken Bridge here. And 120 on the southbound side, slow as you approach the Mass Pike exit here. And 93 up in New Hampshire, stop and go on Wyndham long-term road construction 93 at Pelham Road exit 2 reported by New Hampshire DOT as it's slow from Salem all the way down from Wyndham here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute on this lunchtime commute here on this Wednesday morning going to the Wednesday afternoon here. And now, let's take a look at the weather situation here at 11:07 here. Today, we're going to have some sunny skies with a high of about 34 degrees. Southwest with about 7 to 9 miles per gust as high as 21 miles per hour. Tonight, slight chance of snow showers between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. Increasing clouds with a lower end 26 degrees. Southwest wind about 7 miles per hour. Chance precipitation is 20%. For Thursday, both sides sky about 44 degrees. Southwest wind about 8 to 14 miles per gust as high as 29 miles per hour. For Thursday night, both sides sky low about 21 degrees. West wind about 7 to 9 miles per hour. For Friday, south sky about 36 degrees. West wind about 8 to 11 miles per gust as high as 25 miles per hour. For Friday night, clear sky low about 22 degrees. Saturday, south sky about 38 degrees. Saturday night, most of the skies sky low about 30 degrees. For Sunday, most of the skies sky high about 51 degrees. Sunday night, chance of showers. Clouds sky low about 42 degrees. Chance of precipitation 50%. Monday, chance of showers. Most skies sky high about 61 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 50%. Monday night, most of the skies sky low about 49 degrees. For Tuesday, part of the sky high about 38 degrees. Northern temperature at 11 a.m. 32 degrees with fair skies. And that's me for the very chill 11 a.m. news report on this November 19th, 2014 on a Wednesday. P. Wednesday. Have a good day with a good positive attitude here.